Okay, welcome to Professional Nursing Concepts. This is your Spring B course. My name is Habiba Harris. We will be talking about several things in this course. First off, I would like to say we are starting a brand new Canvas course, so there are a lot of new changes that I think we both will be learning. So if there's any feedback that I need, let me know, and then if there's things that you need to do that you're missing, I will let you know, but we will kind of learn this together. So this course is a professional nursing course, and it just kind of describes your role of the nursing and customizing the promotion and maintenance of health through culturally sensitive and competent patient care. Our objectives for this course will talk about culturally sensitive issues, the roles of the professional nursing, therapeutic communications and professional role with patients, critical thinking, professional literature, and customizing nursing care and evidence-based care. We'll talk about certain ethical and legal guidelines that reflect standards. And that's just a little bit of what we're going to do. And this is your home page on your Canvas. So whenever you go in, this will be your home page. This will be the first page that you see. Let me go over to the student view to show you where you will be submitting stuff. Okay, so it's the same as my screen. This is your home page. So this talks about your course descriptions, your objectives. There are some helpful hints here for your APA formatting using the American Psychology recommendations for APA and formatting. That's information is all in here. There's also some writing things. There's OWL. There's Grammarly, stuff like that. You have your Logan library, which has all your databases. So besides your book, your required reading for your book that you can reference and cite in your paperwork and on your discussion post, you can get information that I want cited from here. I don't really prefer I don't like Wikipedia. It's not a valid source. .orgs are generally okay. I don't prefer .coms. So information that I will let you use, or that I prefer you to use, is through your database in here. And you click on here and it gives you a list of databases. I prefer CINAHL, CINAHL, I believe, has great sources. Just some information on how to submit certain files that are big. Usually I have a Dropbox for you just to click submit and put that file right in there. You don't usually have to reduce your files unless you are doing a huge PowerPoint, which we aren't doing. And here are some changes or alterations that you'll have to use for the Mac. And there's some slightly different files, and there's some helpful hints here. And then as well as Karen Harris, who is your IT. I believe she also uses a Mac, so she'll have a lot of information for you. A little bit about myself. I've been in nursing for, since 2002. I spent most of my time doing labor and delivery. I also spent several years doing neurology and internal medicine, and this will be my second year through the Schreiner BSN program. So here's your home page, okay, and here's your syllabus. Let me click on that, okay, and usually I'm pretty flexible. You can usually call me or text me, email me. That's the best way to get a hold of me, is through email. I check that pretty regularly. And on the weekends, I believe it's Friday through Sunday, I usually won't respond. I try to. And during the week it's 48 hours. But just email me. That's probably the best way to get a hold of me. So here's your syllabus. You click on here and it'll take you to your syllabus. Okay. Let me change this view. I don't love that view. It's hard to kind of now. Yeah, there we go. It's hard to navigate with multiple. Okay. So here's your mission statement, your course description. So it is your responsibility for you to have the proper computers, the proper information. That's a requirement for this course. So here's some etiquette. So of course we don't use all caps. Paraphrase what you're saying. Don't copy and paste from other sites or from other people's work. We will be doing some interactive lessons through the Institute for Health Care Improvement, your IHI topics, and I'll go over that in 1 second. There are several links though to your IHI from your syllabus and from different spots in the course. So you'll be using your Nursing Today Transitions and Trends book. You'll have your American Psychological Association, which is your APA formatting book. Here's your Texas Nursing Practice Act, and here's also your IHI again Institute for Healthcare Improvement, and here's a way for you to access it here. Here's your syllabus. We will have 3 written assignments. They all 3 need to have 3 references. They're 20% of your grade. You need to use APA format, headings, your proper references, properly cite those references with the title, comma, the year, things like that. And again, there's your APA, your book up top that you may get, and there's also a great sheet that I have under Pages tab, and we'll get to that again in a second. So all of your papers must be turned in to turnitin.com. We have not directly linked them yet, so you must submit to turnitin.com, submit there, and then turn it into Shriner 1. So again, you will have 2 submissions, one to Turnitin and one to, not Shriner 1, I'm sorry, it's called Shriner Canvas now. So if you do not have a submission in both places, by the time within 2 weeks of your grade, I will have to, if you have only one done, you will only get partial credit. So please turn it into both places. Make that a great rule to follow. I don't like high similarity reports or plagiarism reports, so if I find that you're having high reports, I will make you redo your work. So please just kind of work on paraphrasing, and do not use previous works from other courses, because it will show up in turnitin.com. Okay, grades, 80% is to pass. Okay, so make sure you have 80%. And we do not round up, so 79.5 is 79.5, it is a C. Okay, so unless arrangements are made, you have 3 days to complete your written assignments. By the 3rd day, if there's no submission, you will get a 0 for that. And of course, if there's arrangements made before that, that's fine. You will there's leniency with that. Also, let me see what else. You need to request that submission prior to the due date. I prefer 48 hours minimal. Life happens, I get that. Just try to be considerate of my time as well as your time. Things happen, I get that. So let me see, let's scroll down to the bottom of our syllabus. Okay, and here are your rubrics. They will also be in other spots as well, but the best place to find them is usually here in your syllabus. So we'll have a nursing theory assignment, we will have a leadership role assignment, and we will have a change project assignment. And a few of these rubrics, and this one may change. This is based out of the old book, and I don't find it necessarily correlates with the new book, so that may change, and if it does, I will let you know. Okay, here's some policies about hazing. If you have any kind of academic accommodations for disability type learning, those are all listed in there. Okay, so there is, and then I also have your detailed schedule. So those of you can work on any of your assignments before they are due. However, you cannot submit them until the first week. You can submit Monday because that's when the courses start, and then I have it set up for you to be able to start them on you can submit Mondays the first week, and then after that you will do Sundays, because I know people work during the week and the weekend's kind of their homework time. So Sunday morning open at 6 a.m. for you to do any of your topics. So you have all of your assignments due here for the entire course. So if you want to get ahead and save all these, that's fine. You just cannot submit them, so just save them, and then that's fine as well. So you'll have your chapters here, like here's your first week, okay? So you'll have your chapters 1 and 2, and I also have in your discussions and on your Canvas page PowerPoints that correlate with these. The first week you'll have to do your introduction, your Model 1 discussion, and your IHI registration. Those are all due by Wednesday. And I also incorporated a quiz. It's not a point valued quiz, but it does help you kind of with some similar questions and commonly asked questions, just to kind of keep you informed, okay? And so you will also have to, by Saturday, you will have to reply to 2 of your introductory discussion posts of your peers, 2 of your Model 1 discussion peers, and you will also have to complete 2 of your IHI topics. Again, that's not on here, and I will add that at some point. I'll talk to the IT and add that, but you will have an IHI topic due on the first week, the 3rd week, the 5th week, and the 7th week, okay? And I believe the schedule online, there was some conflicting information. All initial posts are due by Wednesday. All replies are due by Saturday, or assignments or topics are due by Saturday, okay? So here's your schedule right here. With the exception of the last week, everything is due by that Friday, okay? Your replies and your topics are due by Friday. Okay, let me just tell that to be quiet, okay? Okay, so that's your schedule. And any announcements that I find pertinent or any crazy changes, like here's just a little place for your schedule. Here is this APA helpful guide that is phenomenal. It is short and sweet and to the point. I like it. And here's also another copy, I believe, of your, here's your welcome email. So everyone can look at this and kind of know what's expected of the course. Here are your modules or your discussion posts and your all of your, I believe your PowerPoints are in this section as well. If you click on the week, see nothing is open until March 5th. Okay, so let's go to assignments. Most everything that you will submit will be submitted in through your assignment tab. And what you'll do is you'll click on the tab, and again it's probably closed because it's not March 5th, but let's click on it. Okay, yeah, and so what will happen is whenever you click on that, it will say for your introductory discussions or any of your weekly posts, it will say reply at the bottom, and you can reply. And for your assignments, your written assignments, it'll say, you know, upload, or it'll say for your topics, it'll say upload your certificate that you have to get. Okay, your discussions are kind of what everyone's just talking about, everyone's discussing that week. They're usually a little bit out of order. This spot is kind of hard for you to navigate just because there are so many students, so many replies, so many posts. So if you can navigate through your week, you can see everyone's posts. So it's just kind of hard to navigate. Here are your grades, people in your class. Your pages spot is also an awesome spot because it, again, gives you your course description, gives you any kind of extra tutorials that you need. But I also like that it puts, I tried to implement where it put everything in one spot so you could click on every week and know what's expected of you in this area. But also, okay, yeah, so for your view it's locked. Let me leave the student view. I don't think it'll look drastically different, but I think okay, so here's, it'll look like this. So you can go to your voice lectures, and you can see, okay, here's your introductory discussion, this is what's expected of you. Your week 1 discussion and your responses and your IHI topics are right here. So you'll know week 1 you have to watch 2 videos, do your introductory post, do your peer responses, and your week 1 discussion post, and do your review topics, okay? So week 2, and you go over, and it should tell you here, okay, here's your voice lectures, here are the chapters you should be reading, and here are those lectures that correspond to here. You will have your week 2 discussion, and you will have your 2 responses due by Saturday, and you will also have your first written assignment, which is also due on Saturday, okay? So there's a lot of information, but again, like I said, this video is helpful, and if you have questions, just let me know. Okay, so this Institute for Healthcare Improvement, your IHI, this is where we're going to go. So what you'll do is you'll create a completely free spot. So whenever you create your spot, you go into your education, and you go into your open school, and again, all this is free. And what you'll do is you'll take a course, okay? And whenever you take this course, whenever you finish this course, they will give you a certificate, and that certificate will need to be saved to your file with the name, okay, and then uploaded to your spot under your IHI topic. So here are all the discussions. We'll do all these. Not all of them, but this is where all of your information will come from, okay? You'll click on them, you'll take the course, you'll save the certificate, and you'll drop it in your box. So when you go to your assignments here, you'll already saved that IHI certificate, and then whenever it opens up, you'll take it and you'll drop it into your IHI topic. Because your topics right here, your assignments here, and your discussions up top. So you'll open up your IHI topic, and again, like I said, it may not be open, but I wanted to get this to you before. So what it'll say is it'll give you a spot here for you to upload, and you'll upload that file in, and make sure you upload both files before you save it, otherwise it will shut down because it only thinks that you're supposed to do one. Submit them both and then save them. Okay, that was an issue last term. This is a little bit of a different program, so if that happens again, I can open them back up so you can resubmit them, so don't stress, okay? And so that's a little bit about your IHI topics, okay? So take open it up, do your free profile, you'll go to your education spot, you'll drop it down, and you'll take a course, okay? Here's your Turnitin. So when you log into your Turnitin, I've already included your password and your ID that you will need. It is case sensitive, okay? So I'll have to, and then so what you'll do is I have to add my assignment. But what you'll do is you'll have your 3 assignments here. You go to my last one. It looks just like this. So you'll have your 3 assignments, and you'll submit them, and then it'll give you a percent of your score, and I'll be able to see your plagiarism report, okay? And so that's your Turnitin. So we're going to be using those 3 forms, okay? We're going to be using your Shiner Canvas, your IHI, and your Turnitin. So that's kind of a little bit of update, and kind of hopefully it's a little bit helpful to kind of learn how to navigate between 3 different learning systems: the Turnitin, the IHI, and the Canvas. Okay, so hopefully you'll find this helpful, and we'll start classes soon.